Okay. Hello out there in the land of YouTube, and welcome to another one, DJ Khaled of Live with Mz.KIR. Welcome, welcome. Show yourselves some love in my Steve Harvey voice, okay?
Right
Show
on,
yourself
right
some
on.
love, okay?
Yo, it's
Yes.
about to get breezy in here. Breezy,
Yeah, we're
breezy,
about to be
breezy.
really, really breezy. Okay, feel the wind, feel the breeze, feel the vibes on
That's right.
Live with
That's
Miss
right.
Kier.
It's so
Okay,
breezy. We luauing over here. We luauing over here. I'm just saying.
all right.
It's a luau. Okay.
Got to do the little Hawaiian dance.
Hey, hey, we on peace and prosperity, baby.
Okay, that
Can
With
you
the
part.
little,
please pass the
with,
poi? Can you
with the
please
little
pass the
singing.
poi?
Yeah, we on all that. We on all that.
Oh man.
So, in honor of the Writers Block Poetry Collective, I'm gonna do the celebrity May birthdays and the non-celebrity May birthdays. Oh, but before I do that, gotta do my disclaimer. Drum
Hold
roll.
up, got a dog situation.
Right on.
Okay, this is my disclaimer. Like the here go. Live with Miss Kier is a whole vibe. Okay, a total vibe. Okay. If you have an issue with my guests or my co-host, leave it outside. Miss Kier does not do negativity of any kind, shape, or form. As my grandmother used to say, you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Zip it, lock it. Don't put it in your pocket. Put it, throw it out into the street. Let the cars run back and forth over it. Okay. If you type in some exclusive negative SWIT into my comments, I'm going to delete it. Okay, because I ain't trying to hear that. I'm standing 10 toes down, okay, standing on business when I say that there is no room for negativity of any kind here alive with Miss Kier. So with that being said, thank you and enjoy the show. Now, in the tradition of the Writer's Block Poetry Collective, established 2009. Long live the Writer's Block. Shout out to my mentor, Miss Deborah Cheney, because if it was not for her, there would be no Writer's Block. So I always got to give her that shout out. Because, yeah. And we just lost our guest. Well, hopefully, he'll
Yes.
be back on
Oh, he'll be
after,
right back.
after
I
these
think he said he
messages.
had to go somewhere.
Hey, Matrix
Yeah.
World. I just want to say Trinity's coming. Trinity's coming. When Trinity comes, all hell break loose. Just saying.
So we're going to start off by introducing our panel. As we wait for our featured guests to come back on. So we're going to start with Spitfire. Spitfire, tell the folks out there in YouTube land who you are. Now they should know by now who you are, but for the newbies, the new ones, tell them who you are. Spitfire, remember who you are. In my Mufasa voice from The Lion King, remember.
Hey, if you don't know who I am by now, I'm Spitfire the Poet, aka the Mistress of Mayhem, aka Lady Crucible, aka Mama's Little Tasmanian Devil, aka the and the list goes on. But if you don't want to get on my bad side, just learn the names that I just gave you in the present. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, probably
Mama, that mean devil.
around the clouds. Hey, I'm Spitfire all over the place. Just saying, y'all. Yeah.
All right. And now, North Philly, tell the folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. North Philly, remember who you are.
Oh man.
Remember.
Good. Mom, little Tasmanian devil. You never get tired of that joke. Among other names that you had, Spitfire, that one just kind of like resonates above all others. Um, man, this North Philly finest man, poet, spoken word artist, actor, currently actor. Shouts out to Tiana Brown for having me in her movie in Jesus' name, which is going to go to streaming now in October. So, y'all mean it's gonna be streaming on Amazon Prime, on Tubi. Y'all mean so check out your man. Y'all mean on Tubi when the movie comes out in Jesus' name. Yeah, I mean, like I said, poet, spoken word artist, motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? I do it all. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook as well. And you can check me out locally, coming to a couple of stages, and they are to be announced as I get ready to get on them joints. So you know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Flow like fluid. Let's get it.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. And here is our guest.
Yep.
You
All
know,
right, folks. Show your love out there for our featured guest, James Parrish. Show your love, folks. Show your love. Now, James, tell the folks out there in YouTube land who you are. And my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. James, remember who you are. Remember.
I'm James Parrish, 52 years old, or soon to be 52. My counter been messed up after 48. I don't know if anybody else have experienced this, but after 48, I get these mirrors mixed up. As soon as you get to half, you don't know which way to go. So it depends on how I feel that day or the day before, if I'm gonna be 51 or 52. So yeah, 51 at actually right now. Plainfield, uh, known Mz.KIR since what, Hubbard?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, I don't know what else you want to know about me. I'm
I know
not
you
that
just
very
got to.
interesting. I try to be humble these days.
We can dig
I,
it.
I was
So
26 for
show
so
your
long.
love.
I was.
Show your love, folks, for my co host and our featured guest tonight. Show your love. Show your love. And
That's
now
what's up.
back to the May celebrity birthdays and non-celebrity birthdays. Drum roll, please.
Up, and the way, because I don't play clown. Buck, take you with you on the way down.
Like the here go. We've got The Rock. We've got George Clooney,
Okay.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, man.
Uh, yeah, and shout out
Oh,
to
that's good.
Wakiba. Wakiba's gonna be on June 19th.
Okay.
Waiting for you, Wakiba. I'm gonna do the drums. Um, we have Janet Jackson, Cher, Stevie Nicks, Adele, Billy Joel, Frankie Valli, Ray Parker
Hmm.
Jr., Ghostbusters,
Okay, Ghostbusters.
Chris Breezy,
All right.
Patti LaBelle, Malcolm X, Katherine
Yeah.
Jackson, Lenny Kravitz, Lauren Hill, A Boogie, Jers representing. We also have Kim Fields, Ving Rhames,
Hmm.
Vanessa Williams,
Yeah.
Shanice, Samore, and
Okay.
Raphael Sadiq. So those are the May celebrity birthdays. And now for the May non-celebrity birthdays. Drum roll, please.
Up, and the way, because I can play now. Buck, take the with you on the way down.
We've got my uncle, Ronnie Jacob. He has a birthday in the month of May. We have my cousin Stephanie Marie Jacob. She has a birthday in the month of May. We also have my cousin Scott Jacob, who also has a birthday in the month of May. Speaking of which, Scott, where you at? Where you at, cuz?
Say where you at,
Um,
cuz? Say where you at, cuz? Where you at, cuz? Don't make us have to put out a APB, cuz. Where you at, cuz?
um, we we also have North Philly's finest, who has a birthday in the month of May.
Just had it.
Yes, just had it.
Happy
And let's
belated.
Thank you.
let's see who else.
Man, it was all
Oh
right.
yeah, my friend Deshaun, he has a birthday in the month of May. His was last week as well.
And then I got a
And
long list. I got a long list too. I got a long list. I got a
yeah,
long list.
Spitfire has a long list. Do your list, Spitfire. Do your list.
Shout out to my son Javarius Coney, May 6th. Shout out to my oldest, my firstborn son, Quantel Emil Gray Moore, turned 17, May 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my 8-year-old granddaughter, Zola. Shout out to you, May 12th. Shout out to my niece, Shania, May 25th. Shout out to my second oldest, Jasmine J. Ortiz, May 29th. Yeah, we basically got the whole month of May just rolled up.
Got that thing on lockdown.
All
Yeah,
right.
there was a lot going on in that month.
Oh, yep.
Punch myself.
So those are the non-celebrity May birthdays, and if you have a birthday in the month of May, or you know someone who does, type it in the chat, okay, and we will give them a shout out. And Rosalia is in the building. She says, peace, poetry fam. Hey Rosalia, what's
What's up,
happening,
Rosalia?
girl? Rosalia. And that's all for the announcements until later on. So we're gonna be breezy, okay? Get your tea or your coffee or your water. Shout out to Poessence. Poessence, I got my water obeying my thirst.
She better stay away from them ninjas. I know that.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, my thing is,
Ninjas
okay, I'm
Anonymous.
quenching my thirst. Unfortunately today, don't y'all judge me. I'm quenching my thirst with Buzz Ball since I'm having a luau. I got a tropical punch Buzz Ball as Patron. What happened was I was told, you know, by this voice in my head that I needed to take a break and I needed a shot today. So all I'm saying is I am following orders. I am following orders. I'm following orders. I'm just saying.
And shout out to
Treat
Raven
yourself, don't
Alvarez.
cheat yourself.
Spitfire, let me find out that you're sitting alone in your 4-quarter room staring at candles.
Hey, I'm sitting alone in my room, but I don't stay at the walls because in the back of my mind, I hear my
conscience call
telling me that I need to get outside. But when you go out there, see them lights go out, and then next thing you know, they out there pow pow. I ain't got time for that. See, I'm trying to preach for the next day. See, I ain't got time for play. Yeah, let me go sit back in my corner and mind my business.
Shout out to our guest last week, Raven Alvarez, who we're going to bring back because the tech ninjas was crazy last week. Raven had her wine, she was ready, but the tech ninjas got her.
Yeah,
hey, Raven. All right. So now we're going to get this party started. Drum roll. I got to do my Tupac dance first. We just being breezy, folks. We just being breezy. Okay, share this. Tell a friend because we breezy. We breezy. Rosalia said, hey. Yep, that's right, Rosalia. Hey. And my Kim Parker voice. And Miss Poessence, where you at? Did those tech ninjas get you?
Tell you about messing with them ninjas, boy.
Hope they don't get you next week because we need you. Poessence, we need you, okay?
There's some crafty sons of guns, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So, North Philly, do you have a question for our guest, James?
Yes, sir. I mean, so getting a little bit about your clothing background. Tell us a little bit about how your clothing background came about.
Let's see. Back, I'll say in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe as early as the 80s. As you know, he's coming up. I was into Dapper Dan heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And what Dapper Dan was doing with Gucci's and all that. And everybody had it. You had to have something. If you was going, you had to have something. Like my first pair of designer was some Fendi pants. That was like $300, so I had to get the money up to get them. Mm-hmm. That's when stuff was kind of insane, but it was attainable at the time. Now, another big influence of me starting to want to design my own stuff, it was like back in the day in Plainfield, we had a store. It was before US World. That store that was there before US World, they used to sell letters. And my sisters, they used to double dutch and stuff. They used to go get the letters and put them on their shirts and everything. So I used to take their letters and put them on my shorts and whatever. You remember Spitfire back when they had the
Yep, I
double
remember.
dutch in them jellies and come back with the tiger stripe feet.
I come back
Yeah.
to that. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, we should do that. So all of this was just like filtering. Like I always liked it to be different. I always dressed different in school. I ain't dressed like everybody else. And then another big influence was Miss Prayer, Miss Deborah Prayer. When she did them towel jackets in the hood. Had everybody in Plainfield wearing these towel jackets, and then you seeing everybody buying them. I had like 3 of them. And it was like
my first one was the
I
Dalmatian. My first
huh?
towel jacket was the 101 Dalmatian.
You
I've
had
never forget.
Dalmatian, I had Taz. I had a
Yes.
Tasmanian devil on mine. The Taz was crazy. I had it on a
That one on my
purple
wall. That was again, I was mama's little Tasmanian devil. So yeah,
I had it on purple on a purple windbreaker jacket. That's what she put it on.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, Miss Prayer was a big influence. And then as I got older, I always I was seeing the machines, wanted to get in the machines, started buying a couple of machines. And then the best thing that at first I'm just steady looking. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Amazon, I'm looking, I'm putting shit in the cart. I'm just all over the place, but I ain't never bought nothing. I ain't do nothing. And this one dude, Stan the Man. Stan is a t-shirt guy. He had content. I don't think he do content anymore, but he used to do content back in like 06, 07. Stan he said, stop looking at me and go buy something.
Okay.
He said, you ain't gonna get nothing done if you just keep coming on here, looking at me, looking at what I'm doing, and don't go buy nothing. So then I caught a press on Facebook Marketplace. And it was in Philly. I'm in Trenton. It was in Philly. So my boy was over, and I was like, and I got the hit. They hit me back. They was like,
see,
you
I'm gonna
come
need
get
the
it.
Matrix to stop playing.
I was like, you come get it. It's like, yeah, so it's $75 this press. I still got it. It's over there in that corner in my press graveyard. I'm in the attic now. I had to relocate because a bunch of people came in the house downstairs. But so yeah, we shot out to Philly. Then dude not answering the call. He's not answering the phone. So we end up going to Parks. We go to Parks. End up gambling a little bit in Parks, won another $150. Then the dude ended up calling me 3:00 in the morning. So I'm like, well, I'm out here now. I'm gonna come now. So we went over there, grabbed the press, came back. Now I got a press and nothing else. I don't have no vinyl cutter, no vinyl, nothing else. But I got $150 from the casino on that trip. So then we go to Michael's and I buy a shirt. I buy like 3 or 4 shirts and I buy some vinyl. And I still ain't got no way to cut the vinyl. So I go to my friend's house and she showed me how to cut the vinyl. She cut everything I needed, came back, pressed it on my press. And that kind of started. The first shirt I made was an XCOM Addict shirt. When I was doing the XCOM Addict thing, that was the first shirt I made. And that pretty much was the journey. Oh, and then TaxCon came and I bought a Cricut. I mean a silhouette machine. And then I just started making stuff from there. Basically, I started making stuff just for my sons and just personally. Then people would be like, I want one of those, or I posted, they want one. Then it just ended up transforming.
So you start expanding more. I mean, from doing it just for your fam, I mean, doing it for everybody else.
Yeah,
that's tight.
Yeah, basically, and that's how I butted. Now, I elaborate on this story.
Okay.
Now, around 2022, I was starting to catch a little buzz. I was getting things the way I want. I had the right equipment I needed. There's a couple other things. I started sublimating and venturing into other aspects of the business. And then that's when I got sick. And when I got sick, I caught COVID. I got sick. And that kind of changed everything. That changed everything. Just like by the time I got ready to get back in, everything that moved on. Now everything is DTF. It's not much vinyl. And you got to evolve. So that's where I'm at now. I'm starting to get back in the game, starting to do a little bit more DTF. I was sublimating on glitter vinyl before DTF, which is something totally different, but it's give you a better result, kind of. But it's certain things with DTF that you can't You can't substitute because of the price of it. It's cheaper. You get more colors. You get more vibrant, and it lets you be a little bit more creative.
No, is
And
that
that's where I'm
material?
at now. I'm starting to re-jump my stuff. I scratched my other. I had a domain name. I had a Spotify page. I end up scrapping all of that. I'm gonna start over from scratch and just grassrooted.
So it's DTS. Is that the material that you use?
Now DTF is a director film. Let me
Okay.
see if I got something up here. Yo, any of them Chris Brown joints over there? I might got one up here I can show you.
Okay.
I still got some stuff from the Breezy Bowl. I'm about to put it in on the him and Raymond concert, him and Usher concert, because that was a bit of money. That was a bit of money. Whenever they had these concerts, that's definitely a bit of money because
Man,
my
because yeah,
ladies, they like.
and I've been seeing, and okay, don't y'all judge me. I am a huge Temu fanatic. Yes, I do shop on Temu. The fact that I seen Chris Brown and Usher t-shirts on Temu, it was like, yeah, they catching on real
They
quick.
start early.
Mm.
They know what if you follow Temu, you'll follow the trends. However, you might not get the right material that you're looking for. You get it from Temu.
Exactly.
And that's
That's the only difference. It's like when you buy that t-shirt, I'm gonna tell y'all now, expect to get that one wear, because when you wash it, Usher gonna disappear.
so
Chris Brown gonna start to slowly fade. He might get a little small too. I'm just saying, once you wash
it's like
the shirt.
90% of the products on Temu. 90%
Be
of the
prepared to
products
give
on
it to your
Temu is
grandkids.
like polyester. And
Yep.
polyester be
They
low
mix the
quality
wool with
polyester.
Mm-hmm.
The short people getting
But
long
you're gonna
people
get what you
clothes,
pay
long
for.
people
Sometimes you get a nice piece.
Well, I got my Method Man
Just
shirt
depending on which side of
from
Temu.
Man.
Okay. I got my
Hey,
Method Man shirt from Temu.
I ain't gonna lie, my Aaliyah shirt, you know what I'm saying? Me, Aaliyah, for real. I got my Aaliyah shirt on right now. It came from
the key.
it's decent. I'm washing.
The key to shopping on Temu, right?
Notice I said
the key to shopping on Temu is watch them
3 more
review
washes.
pictures.
Might be
You gotta watch some review pictures. If you looking at review picture and it look like a soccer shirt and it's supposed to look like a hockey shirt, yeah, it ain't it.
Yeah,
that's how it be.
That might be suspect.
I know you ain't lying because I made my first mistake. I bought a t-shirt.
Yeah, keep your fingers crossed.
A t-shirt. They said it was a t-shirt. I bought a t-shirt. It says motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I get the t-shirt. But you know what? Forget it. Whatever. It's still comfortable. It's long enough. It fit. And then I get the review, and I give them a review. They was like, "How do you like your product?" I would have liked it if you actually gave me what I asked for. But seeming as though you didn't give me what I asked for, I'm sorry, sir. I can't give you a review. I didn't get what I wanted. I mean, I'm gonna still wear the shirt because I'm gonna do nothing but sleep in it now. Because that's not. I mean, you turned it into a night shirt.
Inadvertently turned it into a night shirt. Damn.
So yeah, you definitely got to pay attention with Temu because they get you.
Watch the reviews.
And the picture, and then they kill me in the picture. Bro, or the fact that in the picture, every of it. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Like, that's not what it looked like. When I was, hold on. Let me go back and look at this picture again. Because why this don't look like, where's the rest of it? Because it's small over here, but it's big over there. I need the whole time it's just them blowing up the picture. Don't buy no pants. I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time.
You got you got to do your homework.
You see a pot and pan nonsense. Don't buy. Don't buy no pots and pans off Temu. They gonna come for the baby doll. I'm just
small. They be small. They be like playpens.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And then I seen the one dude.
I bought it for a dollhouse.
Oh man, they be trying to gag.
How about it was a lady bought the whole, she bought the pots, the pans, the bowls. I'm talking about, she went all out, spent like a couple of hundred. And then got to her door, she was like, excuse me. I just want to bring this to the streaming where I just want to make sure that I'm not losing my mind. I paid like $400 for all of this. Baby, you do realize that's baby doll furniture, right?
Man, no.
That's what that is. I made that same mistake. I ain't sticking to nothing but the bottom of somebody's feet when they step on it.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, they
Family.
get you. They get you.
$400. I'm doing, man. I'm investigating like I'm Columbo. You feel me? Ain't no way.
And please, for the life of me, and please, for the life of us, do not, I'm letting everybody know ahead of time, do not believe it when they said, we got 8 free items. Just pick these 8 free items. Them 8 free items gonna cost nowadays. It used to be where you could get it like that, but now you can't get it like that. Trump in office now, so everything been changed. You don't get the free items, you got to pay for them, and then they swindle you out of an item to pay for, and you still
the Chris Brown
look at it, you basically paying for everything, you ain't getting nothing free. Not that. Not nothing.
Inside that box.
No, ain't nothing for free. You know what I'm saying? If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. I'm like, yo, I got to find out a little bit more about y'all before I decide to say I'm gonna put $400 in something.
They said 8 items.
Yeah.
This how I get them. This how I get them. When they say you get 8 free items, and then I get to pick what I want, I go to the other side of Temu. Yeah, I need that bone, the couch that ain't got no bones in it. I'm going for the expensive stuff. No. Hey, I'm gonna teach y'all about couch. Playing with me. Yeah, I need the recliner,
a legless couch.
I need the bed. On the real, I need the boneless couch. If you got a kitchen set, I need let me get the TV.
I'll be mad as hell.
All that. Oh, you said I'm giving you my version of that. I don't want all 8 for free. I want what I pick. Next thing you know, you got after you done put it all in the cart, you expecting to get your 8 items free, and you looking down at the bottom talking about something you have a total payment of. Ain't no total payment of nothing. You said 8 items for free. I don't want to give you my 8 items.
Yeah, right.
Look, I want to save money like everybody else, but guess what? If push comes to shove, I'm going Amazon Prime. I'm just man.
How many
Lady
products you got in your cart right now?
Lady Shay's in the comments. She said, hey, welcome, Lady Shay. And she said, pots and pans on Temu. She said, I don't trust it. I know that's right, Lady Shay.
I know it. It's suspect. The usual suspects. And I'm not trying to look for Kaiser Sosa.
I'm talking about got you in there looking at your phone.
Trying to look for Kaiser Sosa.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't looking for Kaiser Sosa. I already know who he is.
That one with that funny foot.
Yeah,
exactly. The boy with the limping foot.
I tell my daughter.
Kaiser Sosa.
I tell my daughter, I said, don't go buy no pots and pans. I just ordered some pots and pans. And the pots and pans got here, and I had to go tell my daughter, baby, you have to go order them pots and pans. What happened was the pots and pans that came here.
He said what happened was
you might want to get the kids a doll house too, because this shit gotta it's gotta fit somewhere. We gotta put it somewhere. So you might want to get a doll house along with some real pots and pans. This is not the shit that excuse me, people. Hello. Can I get a refund? I need my money back because this is not what y'all said it was. And you missing 2 pots. Where's the other 2 pots? Come on, y'all already done sold me a baby doll. You done sold me a dollhouse and you gonna short me 2 pots too? Like,
you open up the box, it'd be a cookware set from Fisher Price. What? Fisher Price?
And I'm talking about the box, literally. The killing part is it ain't a box you sit on the floor and need a box cutter, you can literally put it in the palm of your hand and just open it up. Like, wait a minute, I know damn well. Damn, do that say dishes on it? Wait a minute, hold on. My daughter excited. I'm excited. She mom. You looking like. Really? And then you in there shaking the box like, now I need the number of Temu. Excuse me, did I just get did I just get punked or something?
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
What do you mean, ma'am? Everything was delivered. No, baby, that is not set that I ordered because evidently y'all must have made some type of mistake. I thought pots and pans.
Right.
Baby doll furniture. I need my furniture. I need what I paid for. Oh, well,
Right.
baby doll. Oh, I didn't know it was baby doll furniture because it ain't like you say on the side baby doll furniture accessory. No, you don't say that. You just over here getting $40, $50 out of people.
Man,
get my money back before I find a way to sue you across.
Look,
y'all play too much. Yeah.
How you gonna order a couch and it ain't got no legs on it, and you gotta order legs separately? Nick, whoa! I'm gonna order the legs separately. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime? I gotta wait 6 to 12 weeks for some damn legs. What I'm gonna say? This is Japanese furniture.
So you gotta go take them 40-ounce beer bottles, or the fact that you ordered what you thought was pillows because they're showing you pillows, not the pillow cases. So I ordered like 8 pillows. I'm thinking I'm ordering 8 pillows, 2 for the kids. You know, kids they pillows, give me my own food. I'm just knowing when my package get here. Yeah, I can finally sleep good tonight. And excuse me. I think you dropped off the wrong package, sir. I'm supposed to have 8 pillows. He said, "No, baby, those pillowcases." Excuse my language. The fuck? What? Excuse me. Bro.
Somebody called Jake from State Farm.
I need you to go back there on that truck. For the real, because yeah, I got a whole. Sir, I'm gonna need you to go back on that truck. I'm gonna stand right here. I promise you, I ain't gonna get hostile, but I'm gonna need you to go back.
He's saying
It's no pillows on that truck. He said,
I'll be back. I'll be past the point of hostility.
So of course, now I'm in my phone. Now I'm in my phone. Now I'm back on Temu. Hold on, let me go back. Cause hold the damn minute. Wait a minute. And then you look and it's like. So you mean I know y'all effing lying? I know y'all didn't trick me with pillows and it was only pillowcases. I need my money back. I'm
oh man, I'll be flaming.
I quit.
And I'll be the Human Torch by that.
Getting everything from China. Now, honey, it's like nowadays when I'm talking about when you go on Temu, take 2 magnifying glasses, take your mama's bifocals with the little lines at the bottom. Make sure you zooming in on everything because they be lying. They be lying. They be lying. For real.
I'll be flaming. Man, I'll be the Human Torch.
They ain't lying. They lying.
And on that note, Spitfire, do you have a question for our guest, James?
Yes, I do. Okay, what's my piece of paper? Look, I got stuff rolled down, y'all. Don't pay me no attention. Being incarcerated at an early age, how were you able to adjust to a systemic system?
Let's see. Basically, all right. So let me get to the sentence. I caught aggravated manslaughter back in '95. Right, it's a vehicular manslaughter, and they gave me 25 with a 12 and a half. So when I went in, I just finished coming off a bid too. I just finished doing a bid in New York. I did a bullet in New York, and before that, I quit a 50 bottle charge when I turned 18. So from the time I turned 18, like a month after I turned November, right after I turned 18, I just kept catching L's. I just kept catching it because right around then we talking 90, what, 92, 93, 94. That's when they was after us. That's when they was doing the stop and frisk. And we out there thinking that, you know, we was untouchable because we was making a couple dollars. So by the time
That's crazy. You
by the
said I
time I
was
turned
only in
19,
8th grade.
by the time I turned 19, that's when I caught this charge. And when I went in there, old head told me from the door, he's like, "So how much you got?" I said, "I got 10." The dude, he said, "How much you got in?" I was like, "I got 2 years in." And he was like, "You got another one in you. You got." So like right there, that kind of like polarized me to understanding that these jokers been in here all their damn life. When
They
you think of it,
veterans.
in New Jersey, life is 20 years. So if I'm doing 5 years here, 10 years there, 5 years here, I did life twice sometimes. You know, you doing life in installments. You know what I mean? It's like it's like a mortgage payment. So I had to make that decision. I was looking at people, I seen people come and go 3 times while I'm on the same bid.
Dang.
Like I didn't seen this. I didn't seen people come
Wow.
in and just do a couple years here, go back. I'm still there.
Yeah.
Go back. But my main thing, my daughter and my mom, they was my focal points. They were my anchors. My mom, my daughter, they was coming down, holding me down, make sure that, you know, I got outside contact because while you in there, you definitely become a product. Like I got people that still family to the day from in there. Like, let me say this. My time in prison, I was around some of the most politest people ever. That's the crazy thing. Cause you kind of don't want to piss off the man with triple murder that ain't never coming home. Like you don't want to piss that man off. So there's a lot of please, thank yous, and all that. Where it wasn't that much on the street like it is now. Jokers don't even speak to
Cheers.
people no more. So it was like it's crazy. I learned a lot of manners in prison by default. But yeah, to answer your question, to get me through, it was focusing on just being home. Like I missed my whole 20s. I wanted some of that at least in my 30s. But then when I came home in my 30s, my daughter 14, so I got to step up into a different role. I had to step up, and my son, he was just born. I had one coming in and one going out. So yeah, so he was just born. I came home in 2006. I'll be home 20 years this year. In 2026, I'll be home 20 years charge free.
That's commendable.
And we're gonna keep it that way.
Exactly.
Amen to that.
I know that's right.
I mean,
That's when I say commendable, that's more than commendable. I wish it was at this moment, but right now at this point where there were different, a lot of young men need to hear this story,
yeah.
especially in these streets today, the way life is and the way society is.
What it is this it's
Ooh,
hard to like we dream.
yeah,
I
I ain't gonna
think
lie, I
like all
probably
right,
would have
we pretty much all in
a
the
bit
same
too
age
long,
bracket.
but 10 years?
We dream differently than the kids do now.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Like we dream for success and like making our own success. These not the DTS, but it's close. And they dream like I'm not sure. Like that's the thing. I might want to sit down with a couple of the young brothers out there and ask them, how do they dream? What do they dream about? Do they dream about building a future, or they dream it's going to get given to them? You're going to get it hand down to you. Like that wasn't even in our functionality. Nothing getting hand down to us. And it's like some of these kids is so entitled to the
It
point
was
where
all about
I didn't heard a person
they
tell their
feel like
mama
somebody owe them something.
that, and they like 24 years old talking about, well, I'm supposed to be here. This is where I'm supposed to be. This not if you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, you ain't. Like the entitlement, it's a little wild to me. It's a little wild. And that's what I don't know. That's why I teach
Let
my
me just
kids
say,
a
if I
different way.
was
Go ahead. Go ahead, I ain't hear
As
you.
you should, because back as you should. At the end of the day, we wasn't even allowed to even attempt to talk to our parents like
No
that.
way.
Mm.
Mm.
That's just
Yeah.
diabolical.
Mm.
I still see
We couldn't
it.
look in
Yeah,
their mouth while they talking. You can't look at
like
grown person in
yeah,
their mouth while they
this
talking.
generation is
Right.
totally different than we were.
Mm.
And
You
that's
couldn't
why
even sit in the
I'm
same
trying to
room while
figure
they
out how they
talking.
are. Like,
Man, you couldn't look. You going to the bathroom? Her up. Mama in charge of the
for real.
Sure.
I don't even be understanding it because man, look, I still be from time to time grabbing a sore area that where I remember from back in the day.
Right?
Like I be looking at these kids like, hold on, you just cussed your mama and kissed her with the same mouth, baby. I wouldn't have had no lips. I would have seen heaven before heaven saw
I'm
me,
telling you.
and then she would have brought me back to
Hmm.
life after she was done. Yeah,
Right.
what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
That part.
I heard a kid tell his mama the other. I'm walking I'm walking down the street the other day, and I heard a little boy tell his mama, "Man, this ain't your motherfucking business. You ain't got to worry about." Whoa, wait a minute, sir. Hold on, baby. Come here,
Mm-mm.
come here. Let me hold you for a minute.
Mm-mm.
See, I come from that era. You f around and find
And
out,
find out for real.
Find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
baby. You only got one. Mine gone. Yours still here. Respect that lady like she birthed you, not like she's somebody on the street. Cause see, this story could be totally different. And I don't think
Hmm.
you
She
want it
could.
to be totally different. Cause soon something happened, who's the first person you gonna call? Mama, I want my
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
mama, mama. But then it's gonna be too
Hmm.
late.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That part. North Philly, do you have another question for our guest?
Well, to weigh in on what y'all was discussing, and going under the umbrella since it's Malcolm X's birthday, or in his birthday, the month of his birthday, he had once said that there's no shame in having been a criminal. The only shame is remaining one. And we all know his backstory. If y'all know about Malcolm X's life, he was Detroit Red. You know what I'm saying? He ran numbers. Did everything evil under the sun you can imagine. But he underwent a transformation when he got into prison and got with the Nation of Islam and found Allah. And then next thing you know what I'm saying, he became the most prolific, if not iconic, you know, black leader of our time. So, and his words still resonate today in today's society. So, in the aspect of that,
And if y'all don't
um,
believe
well, in the aspect of that,
right,
you know, with you, James, your transformation, man, is something that a lot of these kids, it doesn't resonate with these kids because a lot of these kids nowadays have the attitude that they are entitled to be black. That this is something that is, I'm here, deal with it. You're wrong. You're not entitled to this. This is something that you have to earn. You know what I'm saying? The color, your skin color, you got to earn that because a lot of people before paved the way for you to earn the rights that you had, and they don't appreciate it. Only appreciation they show is to kill each other repeatedly and then to go to jail for the rest of their lives. That's the mindset. That's some of the mindset that's out there. To kill each other for blocks, for areas, territories, whatever, for corners that been there before they was born, before they even thought about. You know what I'm saying? And they dying for it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, the other day I was looking at TikTok. He went to jail. He did something, and now he going to jail for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? Throwing his life away, and believe me, these laws, and this goes out to anybody who's listening. These laws nowadays, okay, they're getting worse. I mean, for people of color, particularly, you know what I'm saying? They are set up not for your comfort, but for your, but for to give you a rude awakening that they don't care. They'll lock you up, throw away the key, and think nothing about you, and then go on to the next batch. I mean, so it's commendable your transformation, man. You know what I'm saying, or what you did for yourself to better yourself and to put yourself in a position where now you ain't gotta worry about that no more. That's not your concern, but the concern
I still got worried
being,
about it.
yeah, I mean the concern. That's what I was getting to. The concern being for future generations if they're willing to listen. That's
Yeah.
the key right there. They got to be willing to listen. Can't you got me as the old euphemism goes? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. That's the truth.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell them about your success and how you elevate yourself, but guess what? If nobody
I'm
take heed to it, then they're just doomed to, you know what I mean, the fall down a destructive path. You know what I'm saying? So in
And
that
it
in
ain't
that
even
yeah.
so much truth, it's more than just. Do you know how? Besides feeling privileged, a lot of them feel like the world owes them something. But see,
yeah.
back and see, I can relate to this story because back in them days, it ain't like stuff for us now. My mama was, that loving parent, that parent that guided me, taught me, showed me everything I needed to do in life and learn in life. It ain't her fault that I became a degenerate in the street. But at the same time, when it's all said and done, my mama was a paraplegic. My mama was in a wheelchair. Back then, it ain't like it is now. Now they give jobs to, the special needs. Back then, they didn't do that.
Right.
Wasn't no jobs for them. So my mother received disability, and I'm taking back to the era when a disability check was only $400-500 a month, and you still got to figure out how to pay the rent, the lights. It wasn't that easy still back then. I had to become a degenerate in the streets because I had to make sure my little sisters had clean clothes on their back, new shoes on their feet, because kids are cruel and intentional. Had to make sure the light stayed on. Mind you, my mother was a paraplegic who was going through it. My mother was dying, and I didn't even know it, that I'm paying $400 for 10 pills. Mind you, I'm only 12, 13 years old. So I could definitely relate to your story. I mine didn't catch up to me until I got grown.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking about,
It
what
did
I'm
in
looking
this
at
day and
doing right
age.
now. What you saying? I didn't hear you.
Oh no, I'm just saying, just hearing parts of your story is just remarkable. The fact that you've overcome so
That
many
part.
things, and you got certain people probably still out here your age that's still out here playing stupid games and winning stupid
Dumb
prizes.
prop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
indeed.
what I'm planning to do right now, what I'm working on is I gotta get this machine. I want this DTF machine. It's an X tool. Costs about $6 grand. Working on getting one of those. And like I speak to a lot of the youth out here. I got a bunch of the young brothers out here that I talk to. Now a lot of them don't want it. A lot of them want to get jobs and stuff like that, but they don't know how to.
Right.
And like I just got back in the job market, just getting back and just going on, Indeed and looking at some of the new ways that they got. Like, all right, for instance, I just made a video about the AI function in Indeed. When you sign up for Indeed, you gotta tell them that you will allow the AI to filter through your stuff. So now I want to know what's in the filter. Is you filtering out now that they roll back DEI and all this? Did you filter out the black folks? So I signed up as a white guy, and I'm telling you, when I changed from a black guy on Indeed to a white guy on Indeed, I got way more offers. It's crazy. So I'm sure it's in the algorithm. I'm positive of it. I got way more offers, way more hits, more and more people calling me back instead of getting that one that says we went forward with our recruitment process. We didn't pick your application or whatever.
Right.
Because I think that AI thing is filtering them out. So, and I'll be showing them. I'm like, yo, just say you're a white guy. You explain it when you see what it do, what that AI thing do. It takes their responsibility. Like, it's gonna be harder for you to tell me, no, I'm not hiring you because your skin in my face. It's gonna be harder because then I'll be able to rebuttal and tell you what I can do, what I bring to the company, what I bring to the table. You just got my paper looking at it. You just got my sheet, my resume looking at it, and you see things that you don't like because you or whoever you is, then that's that. But I want to fight and chance. Like I've been dealing, like I said, I've been home 20 years. I've been dealing with having a criminal conviction and then not having no job experience because I was locked up for the whole time I was supposed to be getting job experience. I mean, now I got job experience and stuff, but it's like now I'm trying to get off disability from being sick with COVID. But yeah, if I get this machine, when I get this machine, my plan is it's going to be like flipping the drug game into, because when I was hustling, like I was selling wholesale at one time. So let's look at the wholesale aspect. Whereas though, say, all right, there's one guy out here now. I sell him shirts. I sell him. I got a certain price. I give it to him for where he can double his money, and he just keep coming back and re up for me. All we doing is the same thing as the drug game. We just change the product. That's the whole thing. You can't get locked up for selling yourself, and you're producing the creativity of designing your own shirt, designing your own brand, and taking that with you. That's what I'm
Change the
trying to.
narrative.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. So it works on a couple words. It builds like when I was hustling, I was a whole entrepreneur. I was a whole boss at one time. You know, so you just take the same game, change the product that you
Oh,
can't get
come
locked up for,
on.
and it's going to build you. It's going to
Come on,
build you. It's going to
StreamYard. I'm
build
gonna need y'all to get
character
together.
and everything else. This thing coming off. All right, I'm good.
Right on. Dynamite. Dynamite. Snap it up, folks. So James
Yep.
Parrish. Show your love out there. Snap it up. Clap it up. Okay.
I mean, change the dynamic and you'll get the better results. It's the same thing I was saying from the onset. Joey Molino he was a straight up boss. And now, I mean, he flipped the game. Now he getting ready to open up a joint in New Jersey. I mean, he franchising now. Ain't that something? Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this is a dude, you know what I'm saying, on the real, if he wanted to get somebody whacked, he get somebody whacked. Ain't no question about it. You know what I mean? But now he just changed that narrative. So now he's like, he telling he can talk that talk. You know what I mean? Nowadays, like, man, all your cats is rats. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Because he know that I'm legit and you can't touch me right now. Or if ever. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with the, you know what I mean, with the game, man. You know what I mean? I know them cats have been in the game for years. You know what I'm
Wait a
saying?
minute. What
Some
really
of them
happened?
came out, you know what I
What's going
mean,
on
and
now?
straight up changed the narrative. That's what they did. They changed the narrative. They took that money from hustling and opened up businesses in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean, bought properties and made them an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Cause guess what? At the end of the day, and this goes for these young cats, you know what I mean, if you in the game ain't gonna last very long. It doesn't have no
Years for me.
retirement plan. It
No,
doesn't have
and
a
you are
401k.
definitely right.
It ain't got none of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look at if you look at the rappers, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna take it back to the late '90s, 6, 7, 8, 9, coming into the fresh 2000. Look at how Ti went from a straight hood trap nigga, as they say,
Mm-hmm.
and look at him now.
Yeah.
Versus this day and age, so you got the little trap niggas out there, as they call them, or YNs, as they call them,
Yeah.
and they out here making the money. And rap ain't rap. It ain't like it used to be no more. Like over here, it was really talking about the struggle and how mama had to woo 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 wop bit woo bop the bam. And then over here, in this day and age, you got the YNs talking about, yeah, to pull the trigger on the pop, 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 pop. And it's like, dude, how many of y'all, it make you want to stop the video right then and they're like, cut, 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 cut. Now, to everybody that actually in their real life, please raise your right hand. And you notice only 2 or 3 of them go up, but it's 50,000 people out here that's pop, 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 pop. The nigga in his whoop, 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 whoop. And half of you people ain't even pop a pop, ain't did or nothing. But you out here portraying the life, and then you got people like Third Eye Jay sitting here that actually lived that life, but not realizing he had to live that life because back then the struggle wasn't easy. Our mama still had to rob Peter to pay Paul. Yep. But now these days it's because, man, I seen that gold chain. I seen them Jordans on his feet. I gotta have them. Instead of just taking the money that's in your own pocket and going to buy your own things. Now we got people out here, and I use this wholeheartedly. The movie Friday. What's his name? John Witherspoon. Yeah. You couldn't have said it no better. If I'd have known we had to have a gun in your pocket to move to this neighborhood, I wouldn't have never moved here. But what he say? Put that gun down, son. Now put your hands up. Now you can call yourself a man. And when you look in today's society now, we really don't have no men because they too scared to take a punch. Everybody got to pull their blicky, pop, 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 pop. But what is that solving?
Nothing.
Well, then you got to look at how we got there too, and the way we got there is you got to start looking at the controlling bodies of that industry.
Yeah.
Why we the only ones that got that type of music blasting in our stuff? Like they don't even let them put that type of crap out, especially not under their genres.
Oh no,
under our genre. Under our genre is nothing but death and destruction. We ain't got no more Talib Kweli's or no Mos Defs or no more. That's not paying. It's not going to get you the money. And that's where they at. They where I was at with the drug game. I seen the money. I seen these jokers driving around these funny colored cars with these big wheels on them. I wanted it. I said, y'all got it. Why can't y'all live down the street from me? I should have that too. So this is what they doing the same thing, but they doing it with the rap game. And the thing about the drug thing was they wasn't getting paid off of that. That was our though. Now, if I knew then what I knew now as far as buying up the block, anything like that, instead of going to Paladizimo and throwing out a couple thousand, I'm just saying. But the difference is they allowing that certain type of music. And the other thing is they ain't after us no more. They after the women. They after y'all. They after y'all girls. They got us already. They got us. They got us out the house.
And
now
it's
they
crazy.
after the
Why?
women.
Because
they got them calling each other hoes and bitches. And back when Latifah was like, "Who you calling a bitch?"
Yep.
You had Yo-Yo.
Hey, look.
We had the women that was holding that down.
Yo, gone are the days of PE, Brand Nubian, you know what I mean, Tribe, you know what I'm saying? All the native tongues,
slow down,
the conscious thoughts, you know what I mean, the KRS ones, you know what I'm saying? These cats are still relevant, you know what I mean, to a certain degree. But what sold was, you know what I mean, talk about gangsterism, talk about killing, drugging, you know what I mean, selling drugs, hustling, all that stuff sold. So when it was injected into the hood, you know what I mean, we adopted that mentality. Some of us adopted that mentality because it was appealing to us. Because remember, you know what I mean, you know, your mom was working 2 jobs just to make it. Your daddy was there sometimes, but he wasn't there at all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, the choices that we had back then, you know what I mean, was very slim for some. So now we got to shift to what's more appealing and what's more accessible to us. What's more accessible to us is that drug money. What's more accessible to us is robbing. What's more accessible to us is, you know what I'm saying, it's the things that's been placed upon us that we feel as though it represents who we are. But they ain't nothing but stereotypes set up, you know what I mean, to brainwash us and to take it back to the Willie Lynch letter. You know what I mean? The Willie Lynch letter dictates how to make a slave. If you convince the slave that he's a slave by implementing things to make it appealing, guess what?
He
You
gonna
will
be a
have yourself a
slave.
tailor-made slave. And that what happened to many of us. We became tailor-made slaves unwillingly, you know what I mean, but unknowingly, you know what I mean, because the things that were placed upon us were appealing to us. That's why we became a slave to what we became slaves to. And that's the truth.
I like to call that social conditioning.
Social
And
conditioning,
it's
absolutely, brother.
crazy.
We was conditioned socially from Willie Lynch,
Yeah,
from
Yep.
that whole and it's a
it's
whole thing
funny you
about it
said
could be a myth or if it's true, whatever. But either way, the ideology is alive. So because I have
Absolutely.
people be like, that was false, but the ideology is not.
It's not.
The
It's not at all.
ideology is not. What he did first was he took the biggest John
exactly.
Coffeyest looking dude on a plantation, glad all the mothers, all the kids, all the fathers, and beat the shit out of him. Beat him within
Yep.
inches of his life
Yep.
in front of the whole plantation.
Yep.
So as a
And Ray,
mother, what you going to teach your kids?
That was
You don't want to end up like Big
crazy.
John Coffey over there. They will
exactly.
fuck you up. So now they got
Now what's
the fearing.
crazy?
Then they start separating.
Yep.
They
Exactly.
start
Now
separating the
what's
old and the
crazy is,
young. Now you don't get your history. Your history's
but
gone.
what's crazy?
Now they got the youth over here.
Take the big.
Then you got the light skin and the dark skin. You got your house niggas, your field niggas. They making all these little
And we
divisions
separate.
amongst our group. What's that doing? It's breaking up the family.
Yep.
That's exactly what it was. Like when welfare first came out, they wasn't giving it to us. It wasn't for us until they figured out we can get that nigga out the house who trying to hold it down if we start to move it around a little bit. And
Yep.
it's like they didn't give us a chance to get off. They got a chance, like, all right, like right now with me and disability, right? They put me on this disability. They know they don't give you enough money to survive, but you got to figure it out. So there's a ticket to work program in there where you can work up to 9 months where you still get your disability and you can get yourself out of there. Why they ain't got that with the welfare system where you can you can do the workfare thing, but I'm talking about as soon as you make a certain amount, they snatching your whole shit out of it. It's
Yep.
all out of there. Now you back, now you done got yourself a higher standard of living, but your money
They
ain't the
took
same. Your
my
money ain't
baby.
adding up.
It's
And you're
still
gonna
social
fall back.
conditioning.
They gonna know it's social condition, you're gonna fall
Yep.
Now
back.
they want.
Why the
Now
damn
they want to
projects
take
look like
what
the
you
prisons?
started building.
Because you're gonna be
Yep.
home
Social
when you get there.
conditioning.
You're gonna
Cause
be home. You're gonna make you right at home.
they
Social
still applying
conditioning,
Willie
all that
Lynch.
stuff.
They still applying Willie Lynch, no matter how you
It's
roll the
all the
dice.
same thing. It's all the same thing. That
You know
music
what?
industry, what we talking about, all from that.
It's crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy you say that
It's
though.
breaking up.
You breaking up, Spitfire.
And it's like a lot of the people don't want to take
There you go.
accountability. Like you
Yeah.
speaking,
No way.
like you was just speaking on. Oh Lord, don't tell me my Wi-Fi is having. So back to what you was just speaking on. My kid's father, who's now in his 50s, removed himself of disability and all of that because, like he said, like you just said, how was $735 a month for a black family, mind you, enough to take care of him? But yet you have the other version on this side, and oh, well, this person deserves full disability because well she has pancreatitis in her big toe and then her brain's not really functioning well, but Maz is mildly retarded. What she deserves. Going back to the John Coffey situation, I actually went and did some research on that because I really wanted to know the real truth after watching the movie. Do y'all know in real life that this is based on a 14-year-old little boy, actual kid, the very first child to ever receive death by the electric chair? And mind you, he didn't harm the little girl. The only thing
Oh, yeah, you
they
talking about George Stymie?
misinterpreted was the fact that they used a grown man, but in real life it was about a kid.
Mhm.
But now everything else Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't, and right now to this day, they still want to hold on to that story because it makes them feel like they got one up on us. But when you really look at it, people like him, Emmett Till, every due diligence, the woman that accused him over 40, 50 something years ago that knowing that boy never whistled at him, knowing that boy never went behind and still turn around and sold this BS story to your daughter.
Tulsa riots,
Yeah.
same thing.
But where
Same
was the
thing.
justice for Emmett?
Lady in the elevator,
And it's just
lie.
diabolical. How it
Yeah.
works.
And it's still
Yeah.
going on. That's why we got the phrase Karen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The privileged. The white
Yeah.
Still
privilege.
going on.
You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it in the sense of a direct man, but
And
it's true.
the thing is with Trump and how he's emboldening these people, they don't want to admit it, but they starting to see it now, especially with them trying to roll back all these civil rights things and the
Yeah.
gerrymandering they doing in the South. They
Yep.
starting to see it. Because I didn't have friends that have really try to tell me that this guy ain't racist. Honestly, I will give you this. He more classist than he is racist.
Yeah.
Because if your ass is white and broke, he don't care about you neither.
Yep.
If
He
you
has
can't do
classes
nothing for him
elitist.
and ain't gonna kiss his butt, he don't care. He don't care about you.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying though is like you gotta he got him emboldened and that's how I like my races. I like them in the open. I like to see who you is. Like
Yeah.
Chud the Builder that just shot himself after he shot old boy after old boy jumped on him. The dude is running around calling all the black people niggas and monkeys, talking about you chimping out. That dude.
Oh, you talking about that
He just
cat?
got
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he shot himself in the leg.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah,
cat.
this guy. Like, I like them people to be in the open like that, so I know how to deal with you. It's the
Right.
ones that be at work with you all in your face, and then after work, they having a cocktail with their friend and they talking about you. They don't even know your friend, their friend is your friend, and they gonna tell it. Like, I don't like those type. I'd rather you just be in my face with it so I can know how to deal with you.
Yeah.
It's enough,
Yeah.
it's enough area to move around. It's you don't have to be in my circle.
I'm that type of
Hey yo, the white sheets, the pointy hats and the white sheets. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rather just like you, bro. I'd rather see them coming than to be hidden in plain sight. You feel what I'm saying? Those the worst
Yeah.
ones. The ones that smile on your face, be like, "Hey man, how you doing, bro?" You know what I mean? Talking about bro and all this. I'm like, man, you is not my bro. You know what I mean? What
And
you
then as soon
talking
as they
about?
get around their constituents, it's different.
Yeah, it's a whole different story.
Yeah. They act different, they move different. Or but I got a black friend. That be them. I got a black friend.
Yeah, I got that
I
one
got
black
black
friend. You know, we
grandkids.
hang
That's the
out,
new
we
one.
chill.
The new one is I got black grandkids.
that
It be
imitate
it be that white lady that be at a Walmart with that little black girl hair all messed up and they don't know what to do with it.
That one, yeah.
Now I'm gonna give y'all a quick story real quick. My son is 17 now, but back then he was 6 months. We were in a Family Dollar.
Mhm.
Little girl say, "Oh, wow, mommy, look, there goes the little brown baby." I had to
Very
turn around.
innocently.
I spent around and I myself. I had to really bewitch myself. Like, did that little girl just think? Did she just say what I? Wait a minute. I mean, I know I came from Chicago. I know I'm not at home no more. I can't click my heels. But did that little girl just say that go a little brown baby?
A brown
Oh,
baby.
me,
Wow.
I'm from Chicago. I live on the streets of Chicago. We have no filter. So me, I don't care what state I'm living in, I'm gonna bring a little bit of me everywhere I go. I looked at my son at 6 months and I said, "Oh, look, Quantel, there's a little pink baby. Her mama got livid. What you living She started it. This
Mhm.
just further tells me that this is how you teach your child at home.
Yeah,
Because why are you offended? You don't think I should be the one offended? It's coming out of a 3-year-old's mouth,
that part.
and she over here trying to pull on my baby like he's a rag doll. No, we're not doing that. Mind you, there's an older white lady at the counter ringing up everything. I'm talking about me and this lady almost came to blows.
Mhm.
So the lady behind the counter called the police, and she was, thank you, because someone needs to lock this nigger up. Officers was like, no, ma'am, it's you. Yeah, it's all on video, and they just sent you
Mm.
to us, and yeah, we see, yeah,
Wow.
Have a nice day, ma'am. You and your pink little baby, you all have fun behind those pink little bars that you finna go to, okay? Because if you would have kept your mouth closed off my son, what we not gonna do is play. I don't play when it comes to my cheering.
No, that's right.
I don't play them type of games. Them type of game
Yeah.
right there, I get you. You can talk about me all you want. He innocent. He's 6 months, baby. He ain't even grasping what you talking about. He don't even know what you just said. But it's the fact that you allowed a 3-year-old to say it out her mouth, and you didn't correct her. Because see, if that would have been my son, on the other hand, no, baby, you go apologize right now, because we don't do that. You wasn't raised like that. You wasn't raised to stick
Accountability.
color.
Yep.
We
Taking stock for what you
we
said.
ain't do that. But and a
Yeah.
lot of people just let their kids nowadays it don't even matter what color the kid is, because nowadays kids just tell you what they want. I don't even see how teachers do it. I don't, because I can't be a teacher. I'll be in jail. I ain't even finna hold y'all. I'm going to jail. Because one of their kids swing at me, I fight kids. I fight kids, and I'm gonna put it on my application. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. I fight kids. Don't do it. Don't do it. I can't be a teacher.
I had that situation. I had that
Because
situation.
if your child old enough to think she's grown enough to jump at me, baby, I'm gonna show you how I jump back. What? Swing at me, I'm gonna swing back. But you're an adult. She didn't swing at me like she was a kid. She swung like an adult. Back what? Again, I come from the era of F around and find out.
Find
No,
out.
I
baby, I
know.
found out one time too many growing up as a kid. Yeah, no, nope, nope.
I've been mulling around in my head a thing about all right, the two people in your scenario, right? The mother and the child, right? They're two different type of races.
Mm-hmm.
One is, I mean, they both learn behaviors, but the older races, right? I think they gonna start timing out a bit because like some of them still defending the Civil War. They don't even these newer they don't even know what the hell the Civil War was about.
I
You
know
ask
it.
these kids, they don't know what the hell that was.
Nah, man.
So they races on different
First
levels
of all, I
now, and
don't argue
Yeah.
and
with
the
a
amount.
kid that can't even write
Huh?
in cursive.
I ain't hear you broke up.
I don't argue with a kid that can't even write in cursive.
I'm definitely not arguing with a
I
kid at
said
all.
I don't even argue with a kid that can't even write in cursive.
Yeah.
They stopped. They
Exactly.
stopped writing in cursive back when I was out of high school going into college. Yeah, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Go somewhere and sit down. Not sit down. Sit down. Stop
But see,
playing.
that type of that type of information is indoctrinated. Nobody's born racist. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm not. We're not born with labels.
Hey,
Well, of labels of hate or hatreds. We're not born with it. It has to be
it's true.
learned. It has to be. It has to be introduced. You know what I'm saying? So the very ones, and it even goes for our own color. You know what I mean, that goes back to what you were saying, James, about Trump. He's not so much as a racist, but he's more of a classist elitist. He doesn't care
Yeah.
about he doesn't care about color for real. Because you white and you poor, then guess what? Yeah, I mean, you off it. You on this shit. It's crapless. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? But it's a shame that even our own people, you know what I'm saying? You know, we suffer the same indignation of classist elites because we allow it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Allow us instead of unifying and displaying, things of unification, we rather show diversifying and showing, you know what I mean, that we do not stand behind each other, especially when somebody is making them their best moves to be, you know, for self improvement. You know what I'm saying? Just like you were saying, like when you first got out, man, you deal with the
That
struggles of, you know what I'm saying, of being, having been convicted, having been, you know what I mean, incarcerated, having served your time, and now you're trying to make, you know, your ways in, and you've done that. You know what I'm saying? But the struggles that you took, the struggles that you underwent to go through that, it came at the hands of the government itself, and sometimes from your own peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at you and be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You know, he liable to do the same thing again. But how you know unless you gave him a chance? You know what I'm saying? Unless you gave him a chance, you would never know of the things that he's capable of. Just like you just did, you just flipped the whole game. Which, you know what I mean, a lot of cats out here don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? These kids, some cats out here, man, they running whole enterprises and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And if they flip it, the difference it would be, instead of destroying your community, you will improve your community. You will uplift the, I mean, these kids will have incentives. They will look towards, you know what I mean, people that have been in the joint or been in the game and say, damn, man, I mean, he did that. Why can't I can do the same thing? You will give them the incentive. You will give them the self-efficacy that they lack. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't know it unless you give them a chance. That's how you beat the system. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of cats don't know how to beat the system
but
because
then you
shoot,
also got
many cats don't know how to spell
but
system. So how
also
you gonna beat it if you don't even know how to spell it? You know what I'm saying? And it's a true facts.
True.
but and then you gotta also look at the fact too that the wannabe YNs, the hood niggas,
Yeah.
whatever it is that they want to address. That's the new thing now. So it's like, and I'm here in Chicago. I'm gonna use I'm gonna speak on King Von and FBG Duck. Prime example. One thing I'm a demon. You a demon, but it's cool. Now you got 12-year-old little boys, you got 15-year-old little boys. You even got some Lord forgive my French. How can I use this word? You got dumbass grown men. I'm just gonna call it how I see it. You are letting lyrics, and again, some of these people that's rapping these lyrics, not saying King Von didn't, because I live literally not far from where he's from. But majority of these people, like Rick Ross, for instance, you talk about how thug you is, and you ain't never pulled a trigger in your life. You've been a correctional officer for how many years in your life, and now all of a sudden you're a rapper. But you stole the identity of another hood nigga instead of taking that and going a whole nother route. You could have became some more progressive. And I notice these days you can't even shout out to secret scribes. They had a piece of this line. When I tell y'all this line made so much sense. She said most men out here ain't never seen a real man to know what a real man's supposed to look like.
Facts.
That was that hit home.
Yeah, that part.
That hit home.
That
And
part.
it's like that was a mic drop. Because what do you say? What do you say behind that? It ain't really much you can say.
It's like it's like
And
James,
it was just like, damn.
you had a support system, you know what I mean, through your daughter and your mom. You feel what I'm saying?
I
And
was just they were just the top. It went deeper. I got sisters
right, right.
and I got uncles, but mom and my daughter they was the anchors.
That's what I'm saying. You have a
Like we
support
grew up
system.
in a village.
They want to see you, and everybody. I'm quite sure everybody in your family wanted to see you build up more than what you were. You know what I'm saying? And see a lot of these YNs. You know what I'm saying? You know they don't, just like Spitfire was saying. They lack the understanding of what a real man is all about. Their interpretation of a real man consists of carrying a gun. You know what I'm saying? Being gangster. You know what I'm saying? Living the gangster fantasy. This is all fantasies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Running around with shiesties on around. I feel I don't know how they do out other cities, but in Philly they wear these shiesties and everything. You know what I'm
Everywhere,
saying?
man.
Dressed all black. And you know what they did? You know what they doing? Dude, y'all mean the other day just got made fun of by RDA. You know what I mean? Because he was carrying an AR-15. It was licensed. But his mistake was that he let somebody else hold it that wasn't licensed to hold it. Next thing you know, boom, he's in jail. They making fun of him. That's lack of education. You know what I'm saying? He think he's doing something that's gonna promote people, but actually he just reversed it back on himself being stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats out here got me and get booked because of mere stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know who they are, and they don't know what a man is to lead them to be in a better standard. You know what I'm saying? The act of a true man. I mean, you go out there and you make a difference and not an indifference. That's a real man. You know what I'm saying? You go out there and I mean, living these thug fantasies. The reality is gonna be when that gavel drop and the judge, like my man, he said, Mike, man, they gave me 86 months. And he said I thought it was in the clear. He said, I can do 86 months until he counted it. Man, they didn't give me yeah. I'm like, yeah, like you add that 12 months plus 12 months plus 12 months. Yeah. Yo, so they're not playing with you, bro. They're not playing out here, man.
Only thing that I want to say to
go
ahead, sis.
Go ahead. I can catch up. I had lost my train of thought, so go ahead.
The only thing
you gotta come back.
The only thing I say is that I say about what you just said is I got a thing where it's a difference between stupidity and ignorance, right? Because you're saying a lot of them stupid.
Yeah.
It ain't that they stupid, it'll be more ignorance than stupidity. Like the crap that I did to get locked up, that was stupid. I knew better. These, like you said, you ain't seen better, so you don't know how to do better. Right. A lot of them generally don't know better. It is ignorance at its purest. So the good thing about ignorance and stupidity is they tell you can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
But you can fix ignorance. You can learn. You can acquire knowledge and fix that ignorance.
Yep.
So that's the only difference I say. I don't like to say that Joker was stupid. I like to say he was ignorant to the fact.
He's really ignorant.
Very ignorant.
Listen, man, when they told him 86 months, he thought, man, I can do it on my head.
That math was ignorant.
Oh man. I didn't even laugh at the brother. I was like, man. Nah, man, they give you damn near 8 years, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be out next summer. Bro.
Don't do the crime.
And you know it's crazy, those ones that think
that's the slogan. Damn.
That's the Fed time.
How you go through time and you can't even count time?
Like, tell me my shit in straight numbers. They told me 25 with a 12 and a half. I was like, all right, I know what that is. Don't give me no fucking math problems. After you just told me you about to take my life for a few years or whatever. Don't give me math to do. I don't want homework. I want to get this thing started. Get out of here. Come on, yo. That's hard. That's torture.
I was
I'll give you 108 months. Go figure that shit
out. When I stood in front of the judge. Right, like in front of the judge, like they said 108 months, and you in there, and you only got 15 seconds to talk to you. This nigga say 108 months. Wait a minute. Excuse me, somebody tell me how many months that is. Excuse me, hello, somebody. Hello, I ain't good.
You got 15 seconds. You got fucking 118 months.
I don't know what 108 months is.
You got enough time to figure it out.
Bro, when I tell
That
you
118 hold your ass.
my first real drug case, my first real drug case as an adult, and I had to actually go. You know, when you a juvenile, standing in front of the judge is like, yeah, whatever, nigga, you finna go take me back to the playground. When you get grown, yeah, that's a whole different level. That's some whole different type of. Ooh, I'm in trouble. For
Sweat.
real, I can't call my mama this time. She can't
That
get
part.
me out of this one. When the judge said, when the judge said 4 to 15, who you talking to? Me? You the only one standing there. Wait, minutes or 15? Wait, I ain't never heard them type of numbers before, bro. You said 4 seconds to 15 seconds, or 4 minutes to 15 minutes, or 4 months to 15 months. Then he said years. Wait, 4 years to 15? You think I'm finna say what? Nah, I walked out the courtroom. I literally walked out the courtroom. Like, yeah. So about that, and the public don't say nothing. You can't even pronounce my name, so ain't no need in you even talking for me because you can't even talk on me. You can't even pronounce my name. I know message or something, and let me know what y'all come up with because them numbers didn't sound too hot to me. And back then I'm young. I'm thinking this shit a game, but it's really not a game. They wasn't talking county time. Yeah, no, wait a minute, hold on, wait. The state level, we didn't win past federal. What? I ain't even did nothing like that, bro. What is that? But yeah, when them times come up, you ain't got no other choice. You gotta you gotta own it, and you gotta stand on it, even when you don't want to own it and stand on it. And I've had to own it and stand on it. Then people think, but you're a female. Don't get it twisted. Females get out here and hustle too.
Yeah.
When them bills gotta be paid and them kids gotta be aunties and uncles, we still get out there and do what we gotta do. I had a police officer ask me, why you sell drugs? Because I'm a felon and I can't get you back then. That's all I knew how to do. Have you ever had a job? Yep, I sell 450 packs a night. Let me break that down for you because that's the only math I can break down to you. Now, if you put a math problem in front of my face, what is that? We got letters and numbers together. I wasn't in school for that part, because I had to go make sure the light bill got paid. So I had to go be standing out there in front of the corner store. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that 500 for the light. I ain't got time to be in here trying to figure out the square root of 2 minus negative 12 equals C. Wait a minute, time out. When did we get alphabets? When did alphabets and numbers come together? What are we doing? No, see, you can take a 2 and a split and you can break it down. You know what I'm saying? You bag it up. That's the only math I knew how to do. Yeah, that's it. And count my money. That was it. That's all I needed to know. I didn't need no calculus and all that extra stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with me selling drugs. That ain't, I don't need calculus for that.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. Calculus ain't got nothing to do with me breaking this total split down to 475 bags, and I'm finna get $4,500 back. Yeah, that's the only thing I can tell you, Yana. I don't know what else you looking for out of me after that, because yeah, I'm dumbfounded after that. Because what? No. And people, the judge looking at me like, "Are you serious?" Dead serious. Bro, all I know how to do is count my coke and count my money. What's calculus? I graduated high school, but I didn't need that when I graduated. So
I did that long ass
trigonometry.
that long ass
I thought that was a
calculator.
Bro, when I tell you
You need that Texas instrument
on the
calculator.
real, when I tell y'all I was so ignorant in the courtroom, that teacher said, "Did you take trigonometry?" What's trigonometry? The only thing I know is trichomonas, and last time I heard that was a disease. They do that in
That
math
ain't the
too.
right thing.
Wait, I'm a little lost over here. What y'all really got? Hey, hold on, that don't sound right. What? That word, I don't recall that word coming up in school when I was in school, but yeah, that's how it was. I was okay, so I ain't gonna even hold you. I have no filter. I don't. I have no filter. Don't matter who it is, judge, grandma, auntie, uncle, cousin, brother, the pastor. I was a handful back then.
Yeah, I mean, you see what was going down in Houston this year?
No, what
Who?
happened?
A lot of sexual transmitted diseases. We're speaking about trichinosis. There's a
Oh
lot of
hell! Oh hell's no!
one of the main reasons that's going on. I'm gonna say this. I said this the other day to somebody. What what's missing in the corner stores that was there when we was growing up that was always there in the corner store? That condom jar. Where the condom jars at? Where you take that dollar and get you that Trojan whenever you was going somewhere, or get that Magnum wherever you was going
Oh
somewhere.
yeah,
They
yeah.
ain't
They
got
don't
the
have it no more.
nah.
No, they don't have it no more.
That's missing. And from what
Yeah.
I noticed down there, what happened in spring break, they said Atlanta and Houston right now is infected. It's bad. It's really bad.
Damn.
Because they listening to what they putting out there. The women don't want to be women no more. All of them want to be bad bitches. Nobody want to be a good woman. That's killing me. I got
Damn.
I got 5 granddaughters. I got one on the way. Naja pregnant again.
Oh man.
I got
Okay.
another one coming. So it's like I'm trying to gear up for this situation. I got all these little girls I got to deal with.
Oh yeah, that part. That's
And,
gonna be
and it's
yeah. That's gonna
wild.
be.
They getting indoctrinated in it. The way I was growing up listening to Mobb Deep and this, that, and the other, they growing up listening to Cardi B and the rest of the ones and it's like Cardi says she don't even let her own kids listen to her music.
Oh man, what that tell you? Damn.
I, I was and I just left. I wanted to say something, but I ain't wanted to. I was at one of my friends' 6-year-old birthday party. 6-year old. And they not playing the age appropriate music at this party. And these little kids, they hear certain songs and go straight into twerk mode. Like,
Yeah.
where am I at?
The
But it's
conditioning,
like
man. It's that conditioning you talked about.
conditioning, man.
Conditioning.
I was mortified. I just left. I just left out. I ain't got no energy. Cause if I say something, then they gotta defend their decision to put that bullshit on. So they
Yeah.
gonna defend it in a certain way that I ain't gonna like the way they talking to me. So instead, I just left. I just need not to be in this situation. I just gotta go. And they asked me why I left and this, that, and other. I said the basketball game was on.
Yeah.
I don't want no smoke. I'm
Like
getting
you
old.
said, man, there's a difference between stupidity and ignorance. And a lot of us has, I don't know, at some point we adopted ignorance as a way of living as opposed to intelligence. You
You
know
know
what I'm
why?
saying? We
You know.
degenerated ourselves. Some of us. I ain't gonna say everybody. Some of us have degenerated
Mm-hmm.
ourselves to the point where ignorance is just a way of life, a rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? Because the level of ignorance that's being
But that's
perpetrated every day I see is like, how is it that you can allow your child, you know what I mean, to become your friend, more or less, you know what I'm saying? And both y'all are perpetuating ignorance between the both of y'all. So now, when that child goes out there and do something incredibly stupid, it's because of the gross ignorance that was perpetuated upon them. You know what I'm saying? Because
And
you
we
don't,
got we got a bunch of
like you
people
said,
that's butthurt. Oh, go ahead. We got a bunch of people that's butthurt from the way our parents raised us, and
yeah,
they vowed that they won't raise their kids the way that we was raised. And then once their kids get about 13, 14, they understand they out of fucking control. They like, God damn it. maybe I should have been put my foot in the ass. I'm just saying,
You know what?
like, yeah,
Right
that's what's
now,
going on right now.
like
Just maybe.
right now, this
It's the conditioning. It all goes back to the
like this thing
conditioning.
that they
And,
call
and, and, and it's like, as a people, we like to adopt the things that they plague us with, like the
Yeah.
N-word. We didn't change that. Now the women got bitches. They call each other bitches, and they ain't got girlfriends no more. Why? That's like my girlfriend, my partner. Nah, that's my bitch. No, you don't
Yo,
hear how that
hey.
sound? Even
right.
even
You
the
get
N-word,
introduced
I
there,
try
and
to
then
curb
you
it a
sit
lot,
there,
but it's like
and then you sit
it's
there looking
inside me.
like,
It's inside me to the point where now they talking about the difference between a hard R. Nigga, it's all nigga. I don't care if it's nigga, nigger, niggera. It's all the same.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
no good nigga and a bad nigga. It's nigga.
It's all bad.
I
It's
mean,
all bad.
it's like we quit to justify our bullshit.
but see, that's
Yeah.
because,
Quit.
Yeah.
And it's
and
like
some
being the
people come
realist
from that
that I
era
am,
where
it's hard for me to do that. It's hard for me to just like I call myself on my own bullshit when I'm
Right.
on it. Like I'd be like, I shouldn't have did. I know I shouldn't. I ain't
Yeah, man.
stupid. I ain't ignorant. I just shouldn't have
man, when I
did
tell
that
you,
shit.
I call myself out real quick.
But that's all in growth. Being
Person
able
be like,
to
"Did
be
you say that?"
accountable,
Mhm.
that's growth.
Admit it and
And a
take
lot of that, a
accountability.
lot of people not growing.
Yeah.
A lot of people staying short, yo. They staying short, and I'm scared for this generation. Like, remember I used to always say, uh, you thought the crack babies was crazy. Wait till these crack grandbabies come out.
Oh
These
man.
jokers loose, man. I didn't phantom
First
this
off, sir,
level. I didn't
sir,
like I was messing with a
I
bunch
need
of
your
kids
pen and your
outside my
laptop,
house. And I told them I was
and
going to make
your
them some
iPhone,
shirts to
back,
write down because I
phone, the
wanted to
back,
see. I
that
said,
phone,
write
all
down
the
your
no, this
name, your
window.
size,
Throw
and
it
what
all out
theme you
the
want your
window.
shirt to be.
All
This
Mhm.
is what I told them. And they all, I got a whole
I was
stack of
busting
it
them one,
downstairs. I got about 5 or
but I
6
do have
people, of the little girls, mostly little girls, wrote it down and told me what they wanted. Cause I showed them this thing I'm doing with rhinestones. And they was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I want to say, I said, all right, I'll make y'all a shirt. So then they was like, well, when I'm coming back for it, I'm getting it today. I said, man, I need to get y'all. I don't have this in stock. I got to go get it. Now they started groaning and moaning. Then I went and said,
yeah.
I went to the biggest one. I told her, I said, listen,
I'm at midnight
what I'm
looking
gonna do is
out
Saturday,
for
y'all gonna come back and we're gonna decide how we're gonna
Daryl
put it
made a
together.
mayhem, a
And
word on the
then
street.
now they got input on it. So now they kind of like cool down. But before they was on 10. They was coming at me. Well, you said you gonna make it. You gotta. Who you talking to? I ain't gotta do shit. You think I will fuck you little kids up? But you can come in and I can show you how to do it. And then they whole ideology change. It's crazy. It's like night and day. Once they figured they got input and that I'm gonna invest some time in them and sit down with them instead of just throw a phone in their face, just throw
Mhm.
phones in their face and tablets. Nah, I'm gonna sit down with you and show you how to do it. You're gonna pick your color, we're gonna make the designs, and then I'm gonna show you how to print it out. And
Right.
and I find if these people start spending some time with these kids, they're gonna get better results. They letting the school teach them, and they letting these tablets. Miss Rachel got more impact on some of these kids' life than their parents. This Miss Rachel is crazy. Like, how you know everything about Miss Rachel? You don't know your mom. You
Dang.
don't know your dad. Your dad don't know you.
That's
We got to
trifling.
get back to the family values. We do. Or we not going to succeed. And you know
No.
what? That's another thing your boy Trump got going on with these prices and everything. All that, nah, fuck that. I'm out the house. Or forget that. I'm out the house. Forget all, you know what I mean? All that's
Mhm.
not, nah, you need a couple incomes to survive right now. You're going to have to start coming home and following some rules because it ain't yours because you can't maintain yours. You keep getting eviction notices, come back to mom, dad house. Now you got to follow these rules. You tried it, but I think our families will get more intact with what's going on with the high prices of gas, and we need to help each other.
Yeah.
We got to. We got to get back to that. I remember it was always somebody in that back room in my mama house. It was either Uncle Joe, it was somebody that always came through. And then I was the extra little money that was probably helping me get my sneakers and kept me from selling drugs so early. Because
Right.
I'd have been slinging it. But I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to keep it real. Like it was always somebody in that room. It was always either Uncle Tommy or Uncle Jonathan, cousin Nate, somebody then came back and the family takes care of them. Now you hear them, they be like, like they be totally. It's either they entitled and say I gotta be here and I ain't gotta give y'all nothing to y'all family, or like it's never like all right. My grandmother had 10 kids, right? This is my grandfather was a sharecropper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody couldn't go to school. Some people had to work that farm. But then there's the ones that like everybody played their role in the family dynamic to make it work. And that's what we got to get back to. We on this, well, I don't care about them. Nah, we got family ain't this. I hate when people say that. And I hate when they say that about black businesses. I mean, sometimes it's true. There's no question. But we ain't got to keep saying it. We ain't got to keep reinforcing that. This is why I don't mess with black folk. I hate when they say that.
Right.
I can't stand it. And then if you say it around white people, or Spanish, I definitely can't stand that. I cannot stand it. I would call you out on that if you did that in front of me. And I'm like, yeah, why? So you'd rather just go to them, huh? Like, for instance, I know y'all heard the whole thing about how long the Jewish dollar stay in the community, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to the black dollar. They said the black dollar stay in our community about a good 60 seconds. Where the Jewish dollar, that's like when you come out your pocket, it's a black dollar. If I pull a dollar out of my pocket, it's a black dollar. I'm the first person I'm not giving it to is the black person. In historically speaking, as far as collectively speaking, it goes somewhere else. Jewish folks, they said they stuff stay in circulation for 2 months before it touch somebody else's hand. That's because they got Jewish bakeries. If you ever see one Jewish spot, they got that whole block. It's the
Yep.
bakery, it's the cleaners, everything they got is on that block. And they
They got that
spend
thing
that money
sewn
with
up.
themselves. That's what we got to get to. We
Yeah.
got to get to that level of self-love. Like a lot of people complain about them and everything. We need to take a page out their book and do what they doing. That's my whole gripe with that. We gotta get it back together. We gotta start off with this nuclear family, get the family back together, and then going on. Like I remember on 4th Street, Plainfield, if my mama told me go down the street, go get some eggs from Miss Essie, I go to Miss Essie. Miss Essie, mommy said, send a couple eggs. We need a couple eggs. She sent some eggs and be like, well, tell your mama, said, send me back a stick of butter. I need some butter. Now you won't even accept that stuff from other people's house. We be like, hey, you got a nasty kitchen. I don't. Yeah. Like now we just talking about each other like it's horrible, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even share no more. They got roaches. Don't
Right.
get no butter from over there. You got roaches too. Shut up. Like, why y'all acting like that? It's crazy. You better because y'all got ants. Y'all better.
Y'all got ants, we got roaches. They still
Y'all better.
insects at the end of the day, damn it.
Y'all better.
Damn. It's like you say, man, like the
I buy
family
see
value,
some
the
boric
core
acid to
family
cut down on the
values.
roaches. To sound like that, we can make it all better, please.
Roaches and ants living together. Peaceful harmony.
The combo is crazy.
Still pests, but peaceful
The
harmony.
best combo.
But the family values, we don't have those hardly no more. And,
No.
and that breaks down the black family, like you say, you know what I'm saying, and produces these children who are raised by the streets, who are raised by a rap song, raised by these negative influences that bolster their attitudes to say, well, I being black is a privilege. I'm entitled to it. No, it's not. It's something that you gotta earn. Like anything else in this life that's worthwhile, you have to earn your color. You know what I'm saying? Being black doesn't mean you have a shield of protection against things to come against you. No, they ain't gonna come against you. You know what I mean? Because you're always outnumbered, always outgunned.
That's
You feel me?
ideology, yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we change that thinking in our own lives, we can see a better result. Otherwise, it's just a practice in insanity because you're trying to get a better result doing the same practice
Over and over.
over and over.
Definition of insanity. Yep. It's definitely insane.
Yep.
But we just gotta get our own way. We got enough millionaires and billionaires now compared to back then when the civil rights music was movement was actually going. But that's why they keep saying they give certain people that money to distract the rest of us, to make us want to reach for that without going through the like LeBron James is a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody ain't 18 years old, 6'8" and 255 pounds and run like a horse. You know what I mean? Everybody
Right.
ain't got that. He was gifted with that. And he got his people out the situation and he reached back from time to time. But
Mm-hmm.
that's not a realistic goal for the average person.
Nope.
And that's the thing. We look at these unrealistic goals. They look at their favorite rapper and be like, I can do that. I can get to that. And then they chase it. They chase it. They, like I said, we dream different, yo. I used to
Yeah.
dream realistically, yo. I
You,
mean,
you got to dream within your means, and then
dream
attain your
within
own
your
success
means.
as it's handed to you. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Not
that's a
everybody
t-shirt.
gonna be NBA. Not everybody gonna be a rap star. Not everybody gonna be, you know what I'm saying, making 7, 8, 10 figures, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You have to attain success that's applicable to your situation. And then work from there in. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
If you
I
if you
agree.
50 years old still chasing rap dreams, it's time to hang it up, bro.
And them young
If
boys
you
don't
ain't been
want
a
to hear your
rapper
old
now, you
ass
ain't never gonna
anyway.
be one.
Young boys don't want to hear your old ass. They don't want to hear it. They gonna
So
tell
there it
you too.
is, my Nas voice.
They gonna tell you they don't want to hear it too. They like, come on, old school. Like, like I don't want to hear that mumble crap either though. At the
Right?
same time,
Yeah.
I'm okay on the mumbling. Like that was another culture shock for me coming home, the change in the music, yo.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Remember, I went in, it was Mobb Deep and Biggie. I came home, it was Laffy Taffy. Like,
That's because
what is
they was
this?
officially
Like, I
tropical.
didn't listen to the radio in there. I got CDs and stuff when I was in there. So I was stuck. I was stuck in the 90s and back while everybody else was moving on in music.
Mm,
And then it's like I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. Then when it got really crazy, I couldn't do it. I still can't do it. But
that
like,
part.
all right, my sons, they'll give me some things to listen to, but they got different ears. They got old classic ears. They listen to all kinds of stuff. They be like, all right, you're like this. Listen to this right here. So I listen, and if I happen to catch a couple of decent, all right, I'll mess with this. But I'm not gonna say all of it's trash. Like Young Corday, when What's Your Face went at the Little Pump, when J. Cole went at the Little Pump, and that song, Corday came back with that old nigga song. That was creative as hell. Right off of J. Cole beat, right behind it. And Cole had to respect it. Last verse in the song. Cardi B got rich off of Love and Hip Hop. That was the last bar in the song. But he was trying to say, like, all right, y'all ain't teachers nothing. Like, yeah, you gotta listen to this song called Old Niggas by Corday. And it
Okay.
came right off. What was the song that it was on that What's Your Face album from J. Cole. It was on that KOD album. What song that was, JJ? From J. Cole. I got it in my playlist. I'll find it. But yeah, I text it to you. I send it to you, and you can compare
Okay.
both songs. Just listen to them after each other.
Uh, okay. Yeah, because hip hop done took a very wrong turn.
What song you
Like
talking about?
after 2004, 2005, it started to take a bad turn, like a really bad turn.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
They took
yeah.
over the music. By then,
yeah,
that's when they really had the music on lock. And it's crazy because Master P was trying to save us. Master P, I can't stand Master P. I wasn't a good, I didn't like No Limit. No.
Mm-hmm.
However, I loved
make them
everything P
say,
stand for. Yeah,
no, 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 no.
stop playing, yo. But I loved everything P stand for. He was pressing his own CDs with his own money out his own truck. All that stuff he did was self-made. He
Yeah,
saved Snoop Dogg ass. Snoop Dogg would not be Snoop Dogg who he is if he wouldn't have went to P and learned some shit. Like
yeah,
P was a straight mentor his whole career, from his kids to his crew or whatever. I didn't like his music, no, but his ideology, his clothing line, another clothing line, dude, his clothing, that No Limit clothing line,
Mm-hmm.
the whole ideology of all of that. He made, I don't know how many businessman P might have made. You know what I mean? I don't know how many artists have said they spent some time with Master P and Master P showed them this, and this. Get out of that 360 deal. They eating you up with that. They eating you up with the advance. By the time you make a record, you still got to pay $2 million back for your video.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's a whole different thing. But yeah, I like P. I like his ideology and idea. I ain't gotta like his music though, but I like his ideology.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's true. Yeah. North Philly, do you have a final question for our guests?
Yeah. So, so where you're at right now, as far as being an entrepreneur and you're looking into doing other ventures, where do you see your impact further improving not just your standing but your community standings?
Well, I'm looking at. I want to eventually turn my situation. What I was trying to tell you about, as far as flipping the game to with the t-shirt thing, to having other
Mm-hmm.
people hustle for me, basically, but not
Mm-hmm.
hustle for me. They just buy it from me, but they're gonna have their own thing. I want to see
Right.
if I can change that into some type of nonprofit, or even if it's for profit, but some type of organization. Because, like I said, the whole thing is they want you to spend some time with them. They want that
Mm-hmm.
hands-on experience. They want to be able, black man, young brother, and sit there and talk. Like, I sit there and talk to the ones out here now, and like they give me the respect because they know I give them respect. I don't have that problem. Every now and then I might gotta tell them get their ass off my porch. But it's how many times they used to tell me that when I was in a, like, I done got kicked off people's porches a many times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a respect there that I see, that I get from some of the young brothers that some of the other old heads don't, because they don't talk to them. When I see them, I speak to them. And if they don't speak back, I'm like, damn, bro, you ain't going to say what's up or whatever. And then the next time I pass them, they might speak to me first. What's up, OG? And then we keep it moving. But like, it got to be taught. Like she said, if you ain't never seen a real dude or interact with a real dude, how the hell you know how to become one? Who
Right.
going to show you this? And that's what it is. It's like the older people is kind of scared of the youth, man. They scared of what they'll do, but they only do it because it's like, I be telling people, a lot of these kids, they just misunderstood. They not bad kids. They don't want to be bad, but they gonna take whatever type of attention you gonna give them. That's why
Right.
that phrase, I don't give a F, when they always say, I hate that. I'd be like, if you didn't, you wouldn't say that. And you wouldn't keep saying it. You say it like 5, 6 times in a row. I don't fuck. You must. How you keep saying it? You must
Yeah.
care. I just want to leave. I just want to walk away, y'all. You still don't want to give a yeah, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. You just gonna keep saying it like, no, you do care. That's why you even said something. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't say nothing.
That part.
You keep it moving. So it's
Mhm.
like, I don't know. We gotta that's what I'm gonna try. That's what I'm looking at doing. Right now I'm back on the market. I've been catching little gigs back and forth, but I need something stable. I'm trying to find something stable that I can do, and then get the hell off this disability, and then get this machine. Once I get the machine, it's a wrap.
Right.
Once I get the machine, it's a wrap. Then I've been talking to some people that got what is it, 503Bs, 503C, the nonprofit joint, and I'm learning
Yeah.
how to
Okay.
do it without violating nothing and still make a couple dollars. You know, it's a lot going on with that. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it, and talking to Chat GPT lining stuff up for me. That's a great tool if you use it the right way. It's a horrible
Yes,
tool
it
too if you
is.
use it the wrong way.
Me and Chat GBT, we like this. We like
This-
that.
It's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna say this, like, coming from like now, it's a little like I'm still get the brain fog every now and then. And I'll try and like speed talk straight through it so that you don't see it. Sometimes I get the brain fog, I'll get stuck, but I'm learning to just keep moving. It'll come back. It'll come back. But like, so yeah, I use Chat GPT to do a lot of brainstorming and to set up outlines and stuff like that. And then I can go off the outline and put it together. You don't want to, like, some people just have something done and just copy and paste it. That ain't gonna work because Chat GPT gets shit wrong. And it'll tell you it gets stuff wrong. Sometimes you gotta ask them a couple times the same question. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Let me change that.
Mhm.
So it's not an absolute science. I don't know what they doing in college with. I couldn't have been in school with this. Especially the way I hate writing in MLA and yeah, yeah, I couldn't. Everything would have been forged. But yeah, it's a good tool if you use it the right way. Use it the wrong way, I don't know. We might have Skynet on our hand in the next few years. We might
Damn.
figure out we all was in the Matrix.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
terrible.
It's hard. I don't know what to think. We might be in a whole other dimension. Who knows? They started talking. They distracted so hard. They started talking about it. Maybe really aliens, and they got one.
Yeah, they
They
talk
start.
about that.
They starting to leak little. Is this a distraction? Or how long you known this? You just telling us now? What, it's about to be an invasion? Why you just telling us now? Oh, the Epstein files.
Oh
Blaming it all
man.
on Epstein.
I can't even
The
begin to talk
pedophile's
about that,
about to
Ken.
get caught. Yeah, it's coming out. It's all gonna come out. They said everything you do in the dark gonna come out in the
Come to
light.
light. Yep, it do.
It's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
that's true. Yeah.
Whether it happened before his presidency is over or not is the thing. But I think history is going to draw this up way different than Donald Trump think it's going to get drawn up.
Mhm.
Especially the way he's obsessed with Obama. The way he
Yeah.
can't keep that
Yeah,
man
he
out his
makes.
mouth. All you doing is making his legacy
Yeah, he
great.
too
In fact,
obsessive.
you starting to make some black people that didn't like him like him. You notice that? That go back to what I'm saying about bringing that family full circle. It's a lot. I know a lot of black people couldn't stand Obama, but since Trump been bringing them up every couple of days, he got something to say about this man. And the way they keep disrespecting that man's wife, calling her Mike, Big Mike, and everything, you starting to make black people come back and defend our stuff. It's weird, but like you gotta pay attention. You gotta look. Like I got an eye for these things. 3 of them. I'll be watching. I see this shit. And it's gonna come back. History gonna write it way different than he think it is. Just like they wrote that Civil War way different. Just imagine if the South would have won the Civil War.
Man,
Now, if you
it
ask
would have
that
been
to
a totally
somebody in the
different
South,
thing.
they'd be like, slavery would have still ended, and this would have
Mhm.
later maybe. Not then. Not then it wouldn't have. So
Yeah.
to say
It
if
would
I
have.
don't
I
like
think it
that,
would have lasted a little longer than what it should have.
it did already.
It
That's
would
why
have
we got
lasted a little
Juneteenth.
longer. Yeah.
Right. That part.
That's why we got Juneteenth. There's people still His people still thought they were slaves. And then it was the ones that like, what I'm gonna do if I leave? Like that had to been a crazy ass time. You ever watched the movie Alice with Kiki Palmer
Yes,
in Common?
I seen that, John.
No, I
That
didn't
was
see it.
wild. She ain't find out she wasn't a slave until the 70s.
Damn, I know it.
That was wild work. He like,
That
yo,
was
what
a
you
mind
talking
trip.
about? We free. She like, and then when she figured it out and called Master's wife on the phone and met her at the diner, slapped cabbage out her mouth too.
That was an
Yeah, that was a
interesting
great movie.
examination.
That was a
That was a
great
pretty good
movie.
film, though.
And then you start thinking, is there somewhere in Tupelo, Mississippi, where they got somebody held up, got a couple of slaves there? Because they didn't know nothing. The only reason why they knew is because somebody fell out the airplane or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a guy that was from that time, from the 70s, fell out the airplane onto their plantation. And
Yeah.
now the slave master got to hide this guy. You can't know about this thing. You can't know about airplanes and stuff. They was in the deep, deep woods
Yeah. They try to
where
keep
they
them.
couldn't get loose.
Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
try to
Like
keep them
things like
hidden.
that just be having me thinking, like, I don't know. It's possible. I can't put nothing past them.
Wow. Well, I got a question for you. I got to get in my Topher vibes.
Okay, Topher in the
Shout out
house.
to Orlando Chandler for giving me that name, Topher. All right. So, James, what is the wildest custom request you've ever gotten that actually made you say, wait, y'all serious?
Let me think. I don't know if I got one. I don't judge. I done had oh, okay. I did. It was wild, but it was like I was trying to figure out where y'all wearing these to. It was, I do a lot of couple shirts. You seen I do a lot of couple shirts. So they had me put a chicken on one shirt, and they had me put a cat on the other shirt. And on the back, it said I love my dick, and the other one said I love my pussy. It said I love my cock, I love my pussy. And I was like, where y'all wearing these? Like, y'all going to some freaky little, like, I know you ain't going to the buffet with this on. Like, where y'all? That
Oh
might have been
man.
the freakiest shirt that I had made. Like, any other, I don't really, I'm just going to knock it out for you. Money spends. I'm gonna provide the service. But yeah, I did a double take on that. I did a double take on that one. Like, where's you wearing this? You going to church? You ain't wearing at the church. Where you wearing that? Church picnic. It ain't only a couple places you can wear that and feel comfortable, I guess. Or maybe it's just for the house. It's for the house. I don't know.
I got another question for you. What's one hidden talent people would never guess you have outside of running Third Eye Customs?
Hidden talent. That they'll never think that I do. I'm in the animals. I'm in the animals heavy.
Okay.
That's what I think. A lot of people get when they start seeing how many animals. If I start telling people how many animals I had, or how many animals right now, I want a baby goat. I'm about to. You see my post with the chickens, right? I'm about to get some chickens. I'm about to have some chickens in. I'm about to be walking around like Crazy Sam in the hood with a rooster on a leash. I'll send you a video of them. Give me about a month. I'm gonna get my rooster and I'm gonna be walking them around the hood. And I want a baby goat. I want a Nigerian joint, the ones that faint when you scare them too high. I want one of those. I want a baby goat and I want a rooster, and I have both of them before the year out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in
And
animals. I got bearded dragons now. Remember I used to have ferrets when we was growing up? I
yeah.
always had ferrets, guinea pigs, Russian hamsters. I'm in animals.
Okay, the last question. Ah, if Third Eye Customs had a superhero slogan, what would it be?
Oh well, it wouldn't be custom. It's third eye transport. My slogan for that is if we on time, we late.
Okay.
That's for my transportation business because I also, drive people to work and stuff like that. So that's my thing. And I be getting on them when they come out late for work. I'm like, you you got me getting up waiting here 10 minutes for you to come out. It's crazy. And
Hmm.
it's cold out, so I gotta burn my gas waiting for you. So I'll be wrong if I charge you extra.
I hear
But
that.
most people I drive is like family. They like they not my family, but they like family. After I done drove you to work for a year or so, yeah, you family.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Show your love, folks out there, for James Parrish.
Well,
James Parrish was my very first guest on Live with Miss.KIR back in 2024. Okay, my first guest, because I don't count the first episode that I did, because that was a no in my book. But James was my first official guest for Live with Miss.KIR. Him and Jonathan Weir. Shout out to Jonathan. After 9, after 9. If we need to speak, let's do it after 9. I said after 9, after
I
9.
remember
Time is
that.
on mine. After 9. Yeah.
Remember that after now.
Yeah. Jonathan Weir, some peeps. So, James, what have you been up to since that first guest appearance on Live with Miss Kier?
Surviving. Because like right after that, that's when I got sick. No, I got sick before that, right? What year that was?
Yeah, yeah. That was 2024. You got sick before that. That was like,
Yeah, I got sick before that. I've
yeah,
been getting back together, getting my blood pressure together. You wanna hear a crazy story about that?
yeah.
So they had me on like 7 different medications, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 of them was blood pressure medications. And then what happened is one day I'm looking at the medication and I was about to eat a grapefruit and it's like, don't eat grapefruit. And then it took me down this rabbit hole to find out why I shouldn't eat grapefruit. Grapefruit naturally lowers your blood pressure. So if you're taking 2 medications and a grapefruit, you can lower your blood pressure too low. So I
Mm.
started saying, why don't I get rid of this and just mess with that? So I got rid of the medicine. I stopped taking the medicine and I started eating more grapefruit. I was eating grapefruit a day. Every morning I was eating a grapefruit. And then throughout the day I might find a grapefruit and it was naturally lowering in my numbers. Cause it got to a point where my AO1C went up to 6.7. I was borderline diabetic at a point. I went all the way up to 3 from the medication. I went all the way up to like the 288. I was almost 300 pounds
Wow.
from the medication. After they didn't shrunk me down, I had lost a lot of weight when I got sick, and then I ended up gaining it all back with the medication because I couldn't move around. My muscles was atrophy. I was starting to build my muscle back, and I did a lot of muscle wasting.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just starting to build it back up. So yeah, it took me about all that time to get back together. Now I'm on my feet and I'm ready to make a move.
Mm. Oh, wow. That's deep. Show your love out there, folks, for James Parrish. Show your love. Steve Harvey voice. Yes. So we have come to end of another episode, another one. DJ Khaled of live with Mz.KIR. Next Saturday, we will be having Mz.KIR's online monthly pajama jammy jam edition. Okay, got some dope poets lined up. We got Spitfire, who's on another thing right now. We also have who else? Treja Vu, North Philly, and Goma Hill, and Poessence.
Mm,
Hope the Tech Ninjas don't get to Poessence,
my bad.
and a couple of other
Asking.
people.
I was more.
That's for next Saturday, starting at 9 p.m. And then Saturday, July 18th, we have the Writer's Block presents Mz.KIR's Open Mic in the Park. Sign-ups for the open mic will start at 5:30. Open mic will start at 6 p.m. So if you're in the area out there in YouTube land, come on through. Mz.KIR's open mic, okay, will be in Grove 3A on Saturday, July the 18th at Donaldson Park. Sign-ups again will start at 5:30 p.m. Open mic will start at 6 p.m. And with that being said, North Philly, you need to be there this year, okay?
I'm gonna do my best.
Rosalia said she'd bring you this year, okay?
You know what I mean?
All
Yeah,
right.
hey, if she can give me a ride, that'd be nice. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Okay. And let's see what other announcements. That's all I can think of right now. So, let me see. North Philly, do you have any shout outs that you would like to give? North Philly?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
I said, do you have any
Yeah,
shout outs you would like to give?
oh yeah. So shout out to you, James, for coming on and sharing about your tremendous story and what you're doing right now, what you continually doing, and showing that, yeah, I mean that it's all possible to become, to live out your dreams and to make those dreams a reality and live within those in that reality and be an inspiration to others. So shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray you continually do, the best at what you do, and and continue to improve your life and improve others' lives as well. You know what I'm saying? In addition to that,
Appreciate you, bro.
yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Much love to all your endeavors, for real, for real. Shout out to everybody who endorses Mz.KIR. Shout out to Mama Little Tasmanian Devil. I love that show. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Spitfire be
Spitfire.
multitasking for real.
You know what I'm
She be
saying?
multitasking for real.
I'm
Shout out
multitasking
to
for real.
Spitfire
Yep.
for being the most lucrative co-host ever. Yeah, man, shout out to Poessence. Yeah, leave them ninjas alone. I'm trying to tell you, it's a bad influence anyways. Shout out to everybody watching the show. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Tiona Brown again for allowing me to flex the acting muscles again. You know what I mean? And I'm currently looking for other roles too. You know what I mean? And shout out to Philly. Hopefully we get back to our senses. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, Spitfire, do you have any shout outs that you would like to give?
Man, shout out to Grill Nation. Shout out to Pens of Power. Shout out to Mz.KIR and the stage right here. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Third Eye J. Man, I definitely learned a lot. Definitely experience, you know what I'm saying, to be able to come from the same somewhat walk of life and be able to understand what you went through and how you overcame it. Shout out to my grandkids. Shout out to my little bro K Spaz. Without them, this pen wouldn't be the way that it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for allowing me to be expressive and to be the person that I am. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the poetry community within itself. Much love to everybody.
Yes. James, do you have any shout outs you would like to give?
Yeah, sure, sure. Definitely want to shout the panel out. want to shout out Mz.KIR, Tanisha, for bringing me on. This helps me out in getting back into speaking and everything because it's definitely been a voyage. It's been a trip, and taking it day at a time. I'll be where I gotta be at. And my people, I wanna shout out my family, the folks that's definitely behind my back and everything. And they actually give me the room to be able to adjust this by myself because I don't like being hand fed. So yeah. And I wanna look at the thing for the thing at Donaldson Park. I was just looking it up. It's in Highland Park, huh?
Yep.
What day is that? I know
It's
it's
on a
Saturday. What
Saturday,
what
July
what
18th.
July 18th?
Yeah.
I gotta see if I can make it there. I'm gonna talk to you about some other stuff with that. Maybe we can do some merch or something.
Okay, cool.
So I'm about to be outside this year. Y'all might
That's
see
nice.
me at y'all nearest event. I'm trying to move around. I've been scared the last couple of years to really get out, or I get out and go back in and have somebody else do it.
Mm.
Nah, I'm outside this year.
That's right. That's
I
what's
know
up.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like to give a shout out to my mom. Mom, where you at? Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my children, Big Dude K, aka my new generation Usain Bolt. He be doing his track thing. He been getting his track going. I'm very proud of my big dude because he's not a little dude no more. He's over 6 feet. What is he? 6'2" now? I don't know. Anyway, shout out to the big dude and shout out to my firstborn, Forever T Noodle. And shout out to little Zoe, aka Miss Buttons, who was being very quiet while I did this. Bless you, Zoe. um let's see who else. Shout out to you, James, for coming back on and for being my first guest back in 2024 when I was just getting live with Mz.KIR. And shout out to Black Ice because he put Mz.KIR on the map.
That's right. That's right.
Black Ice. Yes, live with Mz.KIR is Black Ice approved, folks. He approves, okay? Shout out to Talam AC. We waiting for you to come on, Talam.
Man,
Come on
still waiting.
down.
Still waiting.
We waiting so long. Come on down. We know you got love for Miss Live with Mz.KIR. Come on down, Talam. Come on. We here. We here.
I think he
um,
about to break.
okay. Let's see. Uh Shout outs to Spitfire, because that's my dog. I see you next week on the online pajama jammy jam. Okay. Shout out to my guest last week who I'm gonna bring back because the tech ninjas was frying it. Raven and Sadet, aka Bodette. Bodette, no. Let me see who else. Shout out to everybody. um Rosalia and Shy Moonlight and Maya the Bee, Killer Bees on the Swarm.
Yes, Lord.
Jamie the artiste, shout out to her. I haven't spoken to her in a New York minute. Shout out to Peace Nelson because she's gonna be co-hosting when Trey Javu comes on the week after. So we're gonna be breezy. And yeah, you get a shout out, and you, and shout out to my peeps, Jay Silent Night, that's my dog. And Wakiba's gonna be on June 19th, so we're gonna be getting our drums on. Wakiba!
That's nice. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
That's
And
gonna be nice.
yeah, so you get a shout out, you, everybody, your brother, cousin, sister, father, on your grandfather's side, your aunties, your uncles, everybody get a shout out from Mz.KIR. And remember, breeziness matters. And also, see that? It's gray, but see that edges matter. Do not let no one ever in life tell you that edges and hairlines don't matter. They matter, okay? Edges and hairlines matter. And with that being said, we will see you next Saturday for Mz.KIR's online monthly open mic / pajama jammy jam, okay? So online open mic pajama jammy jams be fire, son. Fire. So we will see you next week. Wishing you all love, peace, hair grease, edges, and breeziness. One love.
All right, y'all.